and it's all about generating income. Those stories aren't just appearing because it's fun. Clickbait has a huge financial implication. And so if I'm part of an SEO and that gets them more clickbait, then yes, they're incentivized to churn out as many stories, false or damaging or whatnot, to feed the beast, because that's paying them. And I think a lot of people forget the economic element of it. And I think from my standpoint, that's why I don't look at it. It would be very hard to see anything about yourself that isn't true. But equally, it's not me that they're talking about. It's some caricature they've had to create to get clicks. And I'm very clear on the difference between the two.
Topic: a recent interview with Meghan Sussex that has sparked quite the conversation. So without further ado, stay with us as we delve into this fascinating discussion. Recently, Meghan Sussex participated in an interview with Bloomberg. Now, this wasn't just any interview. It was an opportunity for Meghan to voice her thoughts on the constant media attention she attracts. A woman of grace and strength, Meghan has always displayed an unyielding spirit in the face of adversity. In this particular interview, she was asked about her feelings towards the stories and articles written about her. Meghan, ever the eloquent speaker, didn't shy away from this question. Instead, she addressed it head-on, highlighting the economic implications of such stories, the role of search engine optimization, and the financial incentives these articles provide. She spoke of the media's tendency to create caricatures for clicks, emphasizing the stark difference between these media-created personas and her true self. Her words revealed a clear understanding of the media landscape and her place within it. Now, let's dive into her response to a poignant question. The interviewer asked Meghan how she felt about the stories and articles about her. This question, seemingly simple, carries a weight that stretches far beyond the confines of its few words. It's a question that is as relevant as it is important, not just to Meghan, but to the world at large. Why? Because it touches on the profound impact that media narratives can have on our lives, particularly when you're in the public eye like Meghan. Let's unpack this a bit. The crux of the question lies in its motivation. The media, in its relentless pursuit of stories, has shown an intense interest in Meghan's life. But this interest is not born out of idle curiosity. It is fueled by the insatiable demand for content, by the allure of the click, by the promise of the dollar sign at the end of the digital rainbow. It's a testament to the era we live in, where personal stories are not just news, but commodities, traded and sold in the marketplace of public opinion. And so, the interviewer's question is not merely a query about Meghan's feelings. It's an invitation to reflect on the machinery of the media industry, on the forces that drive it, and on the toll it can take on the individuals it targets. It's a question about the nature of fame in the 21st century, about the price of public life, and about the delicate balance between private personhood and public persona. But let's not forget the other side of the coin. This question is also about resilience. It's about how one navigates the stormy seas of media scrutiny, how one preserves their sense of self amidst the barrage of headlines, the onslaught of opinions, the tidal wave of clicks. It's about the power of perspective, the strength of character, the grace under pressure. Meghan's answer, as we'll see, was both insightful and revealing. Meghan's response was clear and powerful. She, with a profound understanding of the media's operations, dissected the situation with a level of insight that is rarely seen. Meghan's perspective on the media's economic motivation was both realistic and eye-opening. She pointed out that the stories about her are not merely for entertainment or the public's interest. Instead, they serve as a tool for generating income. She shed light on the fact that her persona, her life, and her actions have become part of an SEO strategy. A strategy which, in essence, is designed to attract more clicks, more views, and ultimately, more revenue. The media, she suggested, is not driven by a desire for truth or fairness, but by a hunger for profit. This portrayal of the media's motives is not only a critique, but also a stark reminder of the harsh reality of our digital age. Meghan's refusal to let these false narratives affect her personal life is a testament to her strength and resilience. She sees the stories for what they are, a product, a commodity for sale. These narratives, she says, are not about her as a person. They are about a caricature, a fictional character, created by the media for its own purposes. This character may bear her name and her likeness, but it is not her. Meghan is separate from this caricature, and she refuses to let it define her or dictate her life. Her ability to differentiate between herself and the media's depiction of her is not just admirable, but also extremely important. It shows that she understands the game being played and refuses to be a pawn. She recognizes that the stories are not personal, even though they may appear to be. They are not about her, but about a version of her constructed for consumption. This understanding enables Meghan to maintain her sense of self and her self-worth, despite the relentless media scrutiny. She doesn't allow the media's portrayal to cloud her perception of herself. She knows who she is, and she knows that she is not the person the media makes her out to be. In her response, Meghan also subtly highlights the need for media consumers to be more critical and discerning. By understanding the economic motivations behind the stories, we can better assess their credibility and their intentions. We can separate the person from the caricature, the truth from the fiction. Meghan's answer reveals her resilience and her understanding of the media landscape. Her words serve as a powerful reminder of the need to question what we see and read, and to understand the motivations behind the stories we consume. In the face of relentless media scrutiny, Meghan remains unfazed, demonstrating her strength, her intelligence, and her unwavering commitment to authenticity. Meghan's response has the power to change the narrative. Her answer is not only a reflection of her resolve, but it also serves as a mirror for the media to confront their own practices. It's a public call-out of the media's obsession with clickbait culture and the financial motivations that often outweigh the truth. And the impact of these words could be far-reaching. Imagine a world where the media, spurred by Meghan's words, begins to reassess its approach, where sensationalism takes a back seat to accuracy and integrity, and where celebrities are no longer reduced to mere caricatures for the sake of profit. It's a lofty aspiration, but it's one that Meghan's candid response has the potential to ignite. Moreover, her distinction between her true self and the media's portrayal is a vital one. It's a reminder that the Meghan we see in headlines is not the Meghan who exists in reality. That's a powerful perspective shift, one that could potentially alter public perception. It challenges us to be more discerning consumers of media, to question the narratives we're being sold, and to remember that behind every headline is a real person with real emotions. But perhaps the most significant impact lies in the precedent Meghan sets with her words. By speaking out against the media's damaging practices, she's paving the way for other public figures to do the same. She's sending a message that it's okay to challenge the system, to demand better, and to stand up for oneself. It's a lesson in resilience and courage, one that transcends her personal experience and resonates with anyone who's ever felt misrepresented or misunderstood. Indeed, the ripple effects of Meghan's response could be transformative. It's a call to action for the media, a plea for empathy from the public, and a beacon of strength for those in the public eye. It's a message of resistance wrapped in a testament of self-awareness, and it's one that won't easily be forgotten. Perhaps it's time for the media to reconsider their approach. Meghan Sussex continues to navigate her unique position with grace and intelligence. Her recent interview on Bloomberg provided us with an insightful perspective on the media's portrayal of public figures. Meghan's understanding of the media's motivation to generate income through sensational stories is a testament to her keen awareness of the world she is a part of. She acknowledges that the stories about her are not just about her, but are also about the SEO benefits they bring, the clickbaits, and the economic implications. The fact that these stories have financial implications is something that many of us often overlook. Yet Meghan reminds us of this reality, shedding light on the beast that is the modern media landscape. But what is truly remarkable is Meghan's determination to maintain her identity amidst the noise. She is aware that the media often paints a caricature of her to generate clicks, but she is clear about the difference between this caricature and who she truly is. This strength and clarity of thought are what make her stand out. Meghan Sussex's response is not just a statement, but a lesson on the media dynamics and personal resilience. Her understanding, her grace, and her determination are something we can all learn from. Thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe for more insightful content.